Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And my name is Miska.
Welcome to Overwatch Central. So, Oasis came out and yesterday on our live stream we played a bunch of the new map. Well, we say played, but we really mean that we played the map for about 30 minutes and then just did silly things in the city centre area of the map. This video is a little bit of a summary and a top 5 list of things that we discovered together with our friends, subs and the community when messing around with Tracer, Reinhardt's, Genji's and more. So let's check out some of the crazy stupid stuff you can do on Oasis.
Up first is an interesting thing that we found yesterday when playing on stream, thanks to Valkyria who did this first. As you can see in this clip, you can just walk right through the elevator door in the hotel lobby spawn room. This will lead you to the traffic tunnel where you can walk around outside of the level boundaries. As Diva, you can also just keep flying infinitely to other parts of the map or just up into space if you want. The reason as to why we put this in the 5th spot though is because it has overnight been patched, so you can actually no longer walk through the elevator door to get out of the map. Do let us know on Twitter though if you find any other ways of getting out of the map. It'd be interesting for us to take screenshots and so on, so yeah, that'd be much appreciated.
On number 4 we have the jump pad ability and ultimate interaction. One of the first things that we tried out was if Bastion turret mode would work on the jump pad. Lo and behold, it does, and you can fly up in the air for long enough to even take out a Roadhog on full health. You can also do this as the Bastion tank, which is pretty awesome, but more useful is probably the Deadeye as McCree. The Eva ultimate also works on the jump pad to some degree. You have to gain a bit of forward momentum first though, as otherwise the mecha will just fall back down to the jump pad. Whilst we tried this out as just a little bit of fun, it might actually prove itself to be useful in a proper match. On top of this, it's also worth noting that the Junkrat Riptide does not work on this platform. However, you can still drive up the side of the wall if you really want to go up there with the Riptire. Another interesting thing we discovered when testing this out was that Symmetra's teleporter just seemed to flat out not work on this map, or at least in the city centre area in a custom game. You place it down anywhere even if it's not on the jump pad and it's still what spawned in the spawn room. No idea why, it's just how it is.
Coming in on the 3rd spot, we have the traffic dodging as Genji or Tracer. This is a pretty fun sort of mini game that you can play against a friend to see how long you can stay on the road or how many cars you can dodge a total before you die. As Genji, you can simply just double jump and hope the cars won't clip your feet. But as Tracer, you can do a little bit more. The blink can work well to dodge in between a small gap between 2 cars, and the recall works for dodging through 2 cars that are driving right next to each other, making them impossible to dodge by just walking left and right. I would recommend reducing the cooldowns for this though, so go to the private game settings and just reduce the cooldowns to 0%. Tracer's recall won't go to 0 actually, but at least a 5-second cooldown, which makes this actually doable. Like I said, a pretty fun mini game to try out. It's also worth mentioning that these cars destroy pretty much everything in their way. The Mei Ice Wall, Mei in Cryo Freeze, and even Zenyatta in Transcendence.
Second, we have the Widowmaker Grapple Hook on cars. This is a pretty simple one, but it is a lot of fun, at least for the first few times. If you time the grapple hook right, you can latch onto a car and follow it for a bit on the road until you either get stuck in the invisible wall, or you get run over by another car. I would love to see this be used in an actual pro match, but you can't actually use the rifle once you've hooked. But other than doing what you're seeing on screen now, there isn't much to this one. If you're really good at it though, you might be able to grapple onto the wall or sidewalk to avoid being run over by a car behind you. But anyway, let's move on to our final and absolutely amazing number 1 pick.
In first place, we have our very own absolutely hilarious minigame developed on stream yesterday together with our community. It's basically Reinhardt clay pigeon shooting. I know it sounds weird, but hear me out for a second. Yesterday we did this on stream for about an hour straight, and it really is a lot of fun. There were a few different iterations and versions of this game mode as well, but there are a few basic things that you need for this to work. First thing is an enemy Reinhardt. You need this Reinhardt to charge at the jump pad. This will launch them up in the air and forward over the center point of the map. Secondly, you will need either an Ana or Roadhog on the opposite team of the Reinhardt. These two can either sleep dart or hook the Reinhardt to take him out of the sky as he's going over the center point. You have to stand on this balcony or this walkway here as well, by the way. Do turn on 0% on ability cooldowns to make everything a little bit easier to set up and pull off. And this is a lot better if you have 3 to 4 Reinhardts on each team, because then you have a bit more of a consistent flow rather than just the occasional Reinhardt, and then you have the remaining people playing Ana or Roadhog, of course. We definitely recommend trying this out, as it is some of the best fun we've had in Overwatch in a good while, to be honest. You can also throw up some Pharas into the sky just over the center point, like you can see right here, and then the Reinhardts can try to pin them as they fly over. I can imagine maybe the Pharas representing the Anas and Roadhog's number of lives, so to say, in this minigame, and if they're all taken out of the sky, the Anna and Rhoda loses, and then maybe the Anna and Rhoda have to hook or take down a certain amount of Reinhardts to win. Something like that. Anyway, have fun with this sort of minigame, and let us know if you have any other improvements that can be made to it.
And that's it for this time. Thank you very much for watching. Do let us know what kind of crazy stuff you've been up to in Oasis as well. It's a great map. We'll do a much more serious video either today or tomorrow, going over some of the things that you should maybe try out in terms of actually trying to win the game. But this is just a fun little video that we wanted to make. So thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you next time.